Hello, everybody. Mike from Southern California again, and you're on the mic. So, on today's program, I'm going to talk about the power of music. You know, um, so let me explain to you why I decided to focus on this today. Um, Earlier, I was still trying to figure out, what, in terms of what I wanted to do for in terms of content earlier. So I decided as I was getting ready, I'd turn on NHK World, and just check out some programming there. NHK Newsline. Eventually, they started showing a show they called Songs of Tokyo, which I guess was coverage from the Songs of Tokyo Music Festival, um, 2019. Well, on this particular episode I was watching, they're featuring a number of any what they call any singers. In other words, those those singers who specialize in anime openings and endings and all that. So as I was watching it, they were, of course, they featured some some relatively known Japanese anime singers, including Main, um, spelled May apostrophe N. Let's see, Fripside, um, Yoko Takahashi, who is known for performing Cruel Angel's Thesis from Neon Genesis Evangelion, True, and Jam Project. Just some of the some fairly well known anime singers. I'm watching their performances, and they, of course, they also have a little segment going on. And and as I was watching it, I was starting to think about how music plays an important role, not just in anime, but in all of our lives, right? The power of music, basically. Music can inspire you. It can change your mood. It can do a lot of things. A good song can change your mood for better or even sometimes for worse. Now, one of the things I wanted to focus more on, of course, is my observations of like these particular anime singers and just J-pop in general. Obviously, you know there are a lot of good anime openings and endings that we've all heard. You know, you know. Flip side, of course, they featured the stuff, some of the openings from that Flipside did from a certain scientific railgun as well as certain magical index. Um, but here's one of my takeaways as I was watching them. Just the passion that these singers have for their work and their fans. They you know they make it a point to really say how much they want to encourage people with their music, how they want to sing with all their heart, everything. They want to put it all out on the table, you know. And I was just so touched by that, See these very talented individuals, and they're just pouring they're just now telling you, hey, I put my heart and soul into every song I sing. Because they understand that the power of music crosses international borders, crosses any borders, really. I said a good song, a good music has a way of has a power. It has a power to inspire. It has a power to encourage. It has a power to change moods. On the flip side, of course, it has the power to drive people insane too, for good or bad. Music is a very powerful force. As again, as I'm watching some of the interviews of these musicians, I marvel at how they interact with the fans and how they put everything they have into their work. I personally think that Hollywood and a few other media, even niche media, individuals here in the States could probably take some lessons from these people. As the members of Fripp's side, as Maine, as as Yoko Takahashi, and it's True, True is known for doing a lot of anime songs for a lot of the Kyoko Animation Studio, and of course, she talked a little bit about how the arson tragedy earlier this year or last year um, affected her. These people still, they know how to talk to their fans. I marvel at that. It's touching. These very talented individuals. They're not going to split their fan base by engaging them with. And there are a lot of good Annie, as they call them, Annie singers out there. Those are just the ones that were featured on the at least on that particular episode of Sounds of Tokyo. There are a few others that are out there, like TM Revolution, who, of course, sings Resonance and Soul Eater. They have a number. They have a number of, let's see, TM Revolution and Maya Sakamoto, who's awesome. Maya Sakamoto and Megumi um, Hayashibara are a couple of Seryus who also crossed over into doing singing. I know Sakamoto in particular does the openings for Record of Lotus War. You have other Annie singers out there who are pretty good, like Akino Arai, Seesaw, Fiction Junction, Beat Crusaders, Flow, Sid, Leah, Suara, some of my and back on. Some of my favorite anime songs include back on's Chains from Air Gear. For those of you who are Fairy Tail fans, they also did Strike Back. That opening that was back on. Flow, of course, Sign from Naruto. Let's see, I and did Colors from Code Geass. Um, but yeah, these songs are all over. Beat Crusaders, they did the opening theme to Beck, Mongolian Shop Squad. Of course, we've all heard the English versions of some of stuff that Funimation stuff like Dragon Soul. Um, um, let's see. Smile Bomb is another good one from Yu Yu Hakusho that I love. Um, Ranbu no Melody. So as I was saying, like Ranbu no Melody is another good one. The 13th opening of Bleach. Aqua Tines has done some good songs, including Veronica from Bleach. Let's see. Let's see. Leah's done some good stuff. Leah's done a lot of good work. Let's see. I know she did the opening for Air. She did the closing, or one of the closings for Gunslinger Girl Il Tarantino. Um, and then when you put those songs against some of and Suara, of course, another one of my favorites is the opening to Utawaru Mono by Suara. and how they oftentimes put the music together with the opening animation, that just really gets you going. It's like, as I said, a good song can really get you going. You know, at times it makes you just want to jump right through the screen and join the party, as it were. So that's the power of music. Power to inspire, the power to encourage, power to change moods. You know, and that's, I think, all I can really say about it. When you guys check out the animes, don't forget to check out those opening ending themes because there are a lot of good ones out there. Oh, with that, that's the crust of what I wanted to say today. So let's look at this day in history, in Nietzsche history. So first off, on this date in 1940, a number of comics made their debuts. Um, Fox, at the time known as Fox Publishing, what would become known as Fox Feature Syndicates, released the first issue, going on sale on this date in 1940. Um, would be the first editions of Blue Beetle and Science Comics. Also on this date, Prize Comics, from Prize Publishing, would release its first issue, as well, and Zip Comics #1 from Archie Comics would debut on this date. So yeah, so you had a number of comics making their debuts on this day. Blue Beetle and Science Comics from Fox, feature syndicates, Prize Comics from Prize, and Zip Comics from Archie Comics. So, moving on from that, then on this date in 1990, Arn Anderson ends the 4 month. Arn Anderson wins the NWA World Television Championship from Great Muta, ending the Great Muta's 4 month reign after Muta had defeated Sting for the title, um, in Gainesville, Georgia, on an episode of. This was an episode on. This was an episode that was taped on this date for NWA Power Hour that would that would um that would be shown on the 12th, but it happened on this date in 1990 that Arn Anderson would beat the Great Muta for the NWA World Television title. And on this date as well, the anime adaptation of the Japanese romance visual novel. See if I get maybe, yeah, the anime adaptation of the Japanese romance visual novel, um, Two Heart Two. The anime adaptation produced by OLM's Team Iguchi would finish its run on this date in 2006. Um, on this date in 2006, the anime adaptation of Two Heart 2 by OLM's Team Iguchi, would finish its run on this date in 2006. So, with that being said, you guys check the links below. Okay, so as I was saying, you guys want to check the links below if you want to contact me directly. Check out my Discord. You can always, of course, always comment on the videos if you like. But also, if you if you want to direct message me, you can do that on Discord. Um, feel free to join the Discord. Also, as you guys know, I'm promoting a bunch of different dub companies. You might want to check those sites out. Um, find out what content they do. Because remember, Funimation is not the only game in town. You can find other stuff that's out there as well. Um, also, as you know, I'm still promoting Vic's GoFundMe. As always, guys, never feel like you have to donate because nobody wants to see you go bankrupt over it if you have the means to. on your heart to do so, please consider donating. If you've already donated, please consider donating again. And if you cannot donate, you can still help out the cause by sharing the links. Sharing is caring after all. And you never know. Maybe there's somebody in your circle of friends who might see it and go, yeah, I want to help out too. And with that, if you guys like this content, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so you guys can see, get all the notifications when they come, and you can check out the videos when they come out. Um, I hope you guys have been enjoying them. Hopefully they've been informative, and hopefully it will inspire you to get more involved in watching anime and going out and meeting some of your favorite dub voice actors too. So and don't forget, tomorrow is the will be my next VA profile premiere. It will be I'll be featuring Calgary-based voice actress Lori Paczynski. So come out and check that out. You guys might want to find out some of the work she's been involved with. And if you haven't yet, in the event that you are planning to go to a convention this weekend, if you want to check out my anime convention preview, it's also up. You can check that out. And with that, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.